Hello everyone, welcome back to Sunhaven. Got some mail to read. I'm Bernard, administrator at Sunhaven's Town Hall. I wanted to reach out with this housewarming gift as a representative of Sunhaven. I hope it helps you get settled on your new lamb. Come visit me at Town Hall, right in the middle of Sunhaven's Town Square. I can sell you a barn for livestock, as well as a house upgrade permit to authorize an upgrade to your old farm cabin. If you ever wish to upgrade your building, simply obtain the necessary permits and then use them at an upgrade table to upgrade the buildings, as long as you have the necessary materials for the job, of course. Regards, Bernard. Alright, got some fence and some wood torch. Alright, greetings, citizen. In the interest of ensuring the continued safety of Sunhaven, the Great Army Barracks is offering free combat lessons. Interested individuals come visit the barracks for a free training session with Rose. Citizens can use their map to locate barracks in the northwest of Sunhaven. I already know how combat in this game works, so I will not be doing that. But yeah, a dragon ate one of our crops. I just pointed to that. I just pointed to it like you all could see me pointing at. But... I'm excited to be back for Sunhaven. I've been kind of fiending a little bit, not gonna lie. Like, I've been wanting to play, and I was like, you know, I could play on my private save, but then I was like, you know what, I can just record it. I'll just wait to record it. It's fine. I don't know. I'm just glad to be recording some more. Always love doing that. Oh, didn't mean to open chat. Low key, just been up to some bed rotting and stuff recently. Had some life stuff is going on, so like it's nice to be able to just hop on video game and I guess get my mind off things, you know? I'm not gonna like, I don't know, fucking start like trauma dumping or anything, because like obviously I don't want to do that. But oh, I guess combat training is a quest. Okay, we'll go do it. Oh yeah, I think she gives you a sword anyways. But yeah, life's been like kicking my ass a little bit recently, so. Farmer, do you have a minute? I'm Rose, secondary command. I'm surprised she does not like have a thing. Secondary command of the Sunhaven Corps. Sunhaven is safe, but monsters live just outside the town. It's my job to make sure you're prepared for that. Here, take the sword and step up to the dummy. Give it 5 good whacks so I can see your technique. Alrighty. Let us rearrange our inventory. Hey, not bad. It's not all about strength though. Speed and agility can be just as important. Try landing 3 jump attacks from me. You're natural with that thing, but I wonder, how good are you at distance? Try shooting the dummy 5 times with this bow. Beautiful work, farmer. It's good to know that some of our citizens can handle themselves on a scrap. Go ahead and keep one of those weapons, but only one. Take the sword. Since we're playing a beast, we get the... Oh, another quest. Hello, citizen. Come to learn about combat? Good. Knowing how to defend yourself is always helpful. First, we'll cover the basics. There are 3 types of melee, or 3 combat types: melee, ranged, and magic. These combat styles can be augmented by gaining combat experience, leveling up, and empowering your skills. Ranged and magic have their uses, of course, but swords are truly the greatest weapon. Rose launches into a long speech about the supposed superiority of swords, going into this detail about the history of swords and their modern day uses. You feel yourself nodding off a bit when Rose stops and scolds you. Alright, citizen, snap out of it. If you don't want to learn everything there is to know about swords and suit yourself, this combat skill tome can fill you in on the rest. Thank you, Rose. Alrighty. Yeah, so these are really nice. You can gain a skill point. Ooh, I could have not did that, and I could have just... Damn. I'll increase attack damage. I could have not did that, and I could have saved that for when I'm at a higher level, and then I can have used it. I didn't think about that. I'm not min-maxing. No. we're not going to be doing any min-maxing. This isn't a speedrun or anything. I'm just having fun. This is, I think, is going to be a really long series on the channel. Because there's a lot in this game. Like, so much stuff. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... Oh, okay, I guess I have to wait for her to come out. Maybe she's in the shop now. I think I will end up romancing Kitty. Alright. Let's go back to our place. Something on the other side blocks away. Oh, but no, Kitty's back out. Oh. Back for your dragon... Or, sorry. Back... I don't remember what voice I gave her. Back for your dragon food, Nine? It's a good thing you didn't forget because your baby dragon is going to love this, Nine. Here you go. Thank you, Kitty. Kitty's the goat. What can I say? We love Kitty around here, these parts. The feline Yuri. We'd love to see it. Especially in Pride Month of all months, man. I've been like, ooh, orange. Why don't orange grow from... Do oranges grow from trees? Wait, I'm looking this up. Wait a minute. Do oranges come from trees? Oh. Wait, what? Why did I... Oh, I knew this. I knew this. I don't know why I thought they didn't... I don't know, I'm tripping. No, like I was saying though, I've been looking for people to like do collabs with, because I want to like get out there and start, I guess like doing collabs and stuff with people, and like I guess making like YouTube friends, you know what I mean? Oh, you're back. Does this mean you've gotten what we need for that pesky little lizard? Yep, right here. Great, let's see it. Wait, what's this? Yuck. This should make perfect dragon bait. Good work. While you were out catching fish, I put an order for a dragon trap over at the general store. Head over there and pick it up for me, and then we'll catch it. All right. Give me some exploration XP. But no, I wanna, like, I mean, obviously, right? Like every YouTuber who does a collab wants it to help their channel and brand, right? Like, obviously, if I collab with someone and I get like 1 million subs from it, or whatever, you know, obviously that's nice. But in reality, I just want to kind of like meet people. General store. You here for Sloane's order? All right, give me a second. All right, here it is. Yeah, this is an empty crate. This will catch that dragon, no problem. Trust me. Well, if you say so. Let us go to the farming store. What are you selling? I could. It's still really early. I can buy these, and we'll have a lot of peas coming in. Here, we'll actually do the quarry stuff first, and then go back. Yeah, I've romanced both of them. I've only romanced female characters in this game. Did you get the trap, farmer? Sure did. One premium dragon trap right here. Never mind the specifics. Quick, let's ring the trap. Sure thing. That's a good trap. That should do it. Quick, follow me. Let's get hiding and wait for the dragon show. Alright. Alright, we are not following him. We're also not hiding. There it is. Head down, farmer. It's going right for the bait. Here it comes. He's just so small and so dragon. Darn, doesn't seem to be going for the bait. What do we do now? I've got another idea. Stay here, farmer. What kind of idea? Someone pulls a half-eaten mutton drumstick from his apron pocket. At least you think it's mutton. Wait, how's he holding it? It sure looks more like a club. I was saving this for lunch, but it ought to be heavy enough to knock the bugger out. What are you doing? I'm not going to hurt it. I'm just going to pop it on the head and knock it out. And then you can take it safely away from Sunhaven for good. No, Salone, don't do that. Stay still, you little... Wait, stop. What? I almost have this little lizard just where I want it. Salone, you can't just bop the baby dragon, bro. Why not? It's an innocent little dragon. Sorry, farmer, but if we don't do this right now, he'll just come back again. I'm going to do it. Bro, chill. Stay back, you little beast. Don't come any closer. Just stand still. I mean it. Oh, come on. Go away. Shoot. Get out of here. Grr. I'm warning you. Grr. Well, what are we supposed to do now? I think it likes you, Sloan. Why do you have to be so destructive? Looks like it wants to be your friend. Do you think the dragon could be saying? That's silly talk, farmer. It would never work. No, I don't care how cute you are. You can't stay. You have to go. No, look at him. Sloan, look at him. I mean it. What about for just a little while? Grr. Sloan, okay, fine. But only until it's big enough to fend for yourself and no more causing messes. I mean it. Yippee! Sloan grumbles and kicks a rock, sending it sailing across the length of the quarry. And Bearing close against Sloan's legs, seeming rather content, Sloan mumbles to himself. I was glad to help, Sloan. Alrighty. Gives that combat XP. Very cool. Oh, we can break this stuff now. It's always nice to break all this. Alright. We shall search the trash. Ooh, what is that? Cardboard box piece. Interesting. Oh. What is it? What an interesting name. My name is Rhea a Fox. Alright. I can't believe I named myself Rhea a Fox when I'm not a fucking fox. It's chill though. I could sell this. I don't need that, Loki. Everything else we keep though. Alright. Let's get to clearing some of our base. Yeah, this big guy's blocking the way up there. What do we need to remove him? You have to feed the Snakoons food. 10 wheat, 10 apples. Alright, let's give them 10 apples for now. Ooh, farming up. Let's see here. We increase sell price. That's a good one. Oh, that one is good. Free money. Essentially, you have to grow it, but it's still free money. Oh my god, I've mentioned this before, but I have like bird autism. I love birds so much. Like, oh my god, birds are so cool. But that's beside the point. Not really, actually. Bird, like I was saying, I found this bird animation and it is so funny. It's great. It's like there's this like blackbird and he's like dancing. And he's trying to like, you know, there's this, okay. Sorry, I got it out of order. There's this bluebird, I think, like dancing, you know, because birds dance, you know, a lot of birds dance for like their mating, like signals and stuff. And then the females will kind of like judge their mates on their dance and stuff. Not all bird species. Some bird species do that though. Like ostriches. I don't know if you've seen ostriches. Ostriches have a really silly dance. I never thought I'd see something that big dancing. I didn't even know about it, but yeah, they have like a mating dance thing. It's pretty silly looking. but it's like this bluebird dancing for this like male bluebird dancing for like this like yellow female bird. I might be getting the colors wrong, I don't know, but it's like an animation, you know. And then this blackbird starts dancing, and like he's got some moves on him, like he's a much better dancer, right? And then like bluebird's like disappointed, right? And then the yellow bird like starts swooning over the blackbird, and then turns out the blackbird was gay, and then got with the yellow bird, which happens. Birds do in fact be gay sometimes. All these are pretty good. This is really nice. We might take that. We're not doing many board quests right now. Sharp axe could also be really nice. Because I mean, the axe damage increase isn't really going to help much right now. Like it's going to give us like maybe like 1 or 2 extra like damage, but like I think the extra bulletin board points is just better for us right now, you know. We need more wheat seeds. That is what we need, because we need it for the farm, because we need to harvest a bunch, and we need some for the Snakoon up here. But I also want to get every seed for the month, so like with our first year we can get the collection full. The collection in this game is crazy. There is so much collectibles. And like other than just like even just like your standard like crop collectibles, there's so much more. There's like so much stuff to this game, man. This game is so awesome. I know the like only thing I've ever heard about this game, literally, and it wasn't even this game really, it was the developers behind it, is apparently the developers like didn't, I'm not sure how true this is, you know, so don't like take it with a grain of salt, but apparently the developers like didn't pay some of their employees for work they had done or something, which is really shitty, don't get me wrong, but I don't know anything about it, so I can't really be like, yeah, you know, they did that or whatever, you know. I just heard that. I don't know, speaking of that, they're like very interesting video I seen today. There's this commentary YouTuber, her name's like Michelle, God, how do you say it? I'm gonna pull it up on my phone so I can like figure out how to say it. But I was watching her video about like this controversy that was happening. I'm sorry, I'm gonna pause so I don't lose daylight. But it was this video about this Michelle Mana. That's how you say it. Okay, it's literally just Mana. Okay. But it was like, I don't know the names, because like I kind of was like, I wasn't like tuning it out per se, but it was kind of like, you know, like something I wasn't really, oh, I didn't mean to do that, something I wasn't really invested in, so I didn't like remember the names, but like I just know the situation now, I guess. But there was this content creator named Rochelle, I think, or Rot, I don't know. She's a commentary YouTuber who starts with her name starts with R. And apparently she was pretty popular, still is pretty popular, and she was like known for her like deep dives into like internet like weirdos and stuff, and like apparently she made really good like research stuff, and that was interesting, you know, because a lot of like internet commentary stuff is, I'm not being hateful, because like I don't have anything against internet commentary channels, you know, like I don't care. I did like commentary, like Loghouse stuff for a bit, you know, but she like apparently did really good research ones, which, as I was about to say, is like, I would say kind of rare, to be honest, because like obviously like it's these like content creators' jobs to like research topics, but like I know there's like a variety of these channels that just like copy what another channel says, or they like run it through like some like ChatGPT or something, you know, which I'm not saying names because I don't know for 100%, but it's rather obvious, you know. So I'm not accusing anyone outright. I'm just saying there are people who do that, whether that be like plagiarizing other people's work or whatever, you know. So it was rather interesting to me to see someone who like actually like takes like, I guess, like pride in like how well researched their stuff is. So that was cool. But is the keyword. Keyword is but. I don't know if it was their most recent one. I don't know the timeline for the like when it happened, but they made a video about this like goth content creator. I'm not really big into like, I guess the like I would classify myself as like alternative, but like I'm not really into like I guess like I'm more into like the fashion sense and shit, you know. I'm not really into like the internet subculture, so, like all the YouTubers and stuff, so I wasn't familiar with her, but she has been around for a long time, like a decade, right? She's like an OG like content creator pretty much, right? And this commentary YouTuber just like made a hit piece on her, but the hit piece was founded on this random like Google Drive document that she received from someone claiming to be an ex-fan of the goth YouTuber's channel. And it's like, okay, you know, I mean, there are definitely YouTubers who like exploit their fans or whatever, you know, so it's pretty common for like ex-fans to come out with stuff like that. So like that's not like weird, you know. Well, it's like really bad. It's like it makes so many unfounded claims, and like it's really bad. Part of the video that she made is actually lost media now, because only like there might be like a save somewhere, but from what I seen and from what Michelle Mana said, there's only like one clip of it up still, and it was someone like reacting to the drama when it was happening and stuff, so like he's talking over it and whatever, which, you know, that's his job. But like that's the only like clip available now, I think, or the only clips available now. So it's kind of like lost media, which is kind of interesting, because the commentary YouTuber did in fact delete her video and like apologize and stuff, which honestly I think her apology video was pretty good. But also, what time is it? Okay, we got 2 hours. Her apology video was pretty good, like, you know, YouTuber apology video wise, but at the end of the day, she still like didn't do her research and like, I mean, slandered. That's what it was. She was slandering this other content creator, because like I get it, right? Like if you're an expose content creator, right? I understand wanting to make a new video, right? Because I'm not accusing her of anything, but content creators make their money from YouTube. So of course, when you're offered essentially, I guess, like a new like money making way, right, you're gonna go for it. But also if you just have like, you know, you're like, oh, these people need to know about these allegations, right? Which is like, I mean, that's I either or is completely valid, right? You know, people got to make their money somehow, right? And if your way is like talking about internet drama or whatever, power to you, you know? Like, that's awesome. But that's beside the point. And she just like literally slandered this woman, and it's really like unfortunate. Because like I can't even begin to like pretty much what she said. It was a lot, but some of the main points was like this woman was like the goth lady, she was like neglecting her like pets, and she lied about like a wedding and like a bunch of other stuff. It was like a bunch of I mean they're pretty much unfounded stuff, right? Was that done? It is not. And then that caused the goth lady. God, I don't want to refer to her as goth lady. I just cannot remember her name. It caused her to have to like reveal a bunch of like personal stuff that happened regarding like an ex-partner and stuff like that. So like, that's so unfortunate. Like, I can't. It kind of reminds me of the stuff that happened with. I haven't watched him in like years, because but it kind of reminds me of the stuff that happened with the YouTuber Quiet. If you're not familiar, he got just not the allegations, because there wasn't any allegations of like there wasn't any allegations of like abuse or anything like sexual or anything like that. But I'll continue after I read this. Hey, who's that coming down to the road to your farm? Uh-oh, is that merchant lady again? Here we go again. Now don't be that way, Rhea Fox. Or sorry. Now don't be that way, Rhea Fox. I actually came here today to give you something. Really? What are you giving me? Maybe you and I got off on the wrong foot the other day. I admit that sometimes I may be a bit too eager to score a sale. Don't worry, and I needed the tools he sold me. Hey, I said I can be eager to make a sale. I didn't say I made bad sales. Right, fair enough. Think up my bad blood between us. I want to give you this basic furniture table. It's just like your crafting table, only it's designed especially for making you, guess it, furniture. Oh, well, thank you, Anne. Don't thank me. I know this basic furniture table is going to... Okay. Sorry. My voice is already hurting. Oh my god, what the fuck? I need to, like, I don't know, voice train or practice or become a singer or something so I can record better YouTube videos. Just consider this little gift of mine to be the start of a beautiful friendship, okay? Yeah, I'm on to you. Wait, no, I didn't want to say that. That's aggressive and mean. No, I can't do that. All right, let's read our mail. So you've been all over the place. I've just been keeping an eye on you is all. It's exciting to watch how you explore every nook and cranny of this town. Oh, that's our balloon package. Awesome. But like I was saying, the stuff that happened with Quiet is really unfortunate. Because he got accused of like sexually assaulting I don't remember their identity, so I'm just gonna say partner. But he got accused of sexually assaulting them, and then like he didn't respond for a long time. And honestly, I was like, damn, he's not responding to, is that like, is he just gone because like he, it's true or whatever? Because at the time I really enjoyed his content, which I probably would. I don't know if I would enjoy it the same. I don't know what he's up to these days, but he was a pretty funny guy. I liked his humor. The stuff came out, like the allegations, right? And it forced him to make this really like a thorough, in-depth video, and he had to like open up about some like really personal topics. And like, it is really unfortunate that people have to do that to like fight off slander, because like some people are just spiteful and want to ruin other people's careers or ruin other people's life. It's just how it is. I mean, obviously that's very uncommon, right? Like most of the time I would argue, like obviously you can't believe everything you see or hear or whatever, but it's always better to believe someone when they say something like that than not to believe them, I think. But that's, that's just a personal thing. I know people have different views on the whole believe the victim, and then the person who's being accused has to prove they didn't do it, which, you know, I understand it's like, you know, I understand why people might have gripes with that, right? Because you can have people make false accusations, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's a lot of people don't, like, there are obviously spiteful people who want to ruin people's careers and lives, and it does happen, you know. It does happen. While it be very rare, it has happened. Oh, you get mana for that. Ooh, interesting. And I understand why some people might not do that, but from my point of view, right, it's always better to believe victims than not to believe them. Because, I mean, statistically, they're probably telling the truth. It is so saddening to see how many people are abused, like physically, sexually, whatever, right? It is so saddening. And I don't know, it's like, it's just, I don't know. It's really, not disheartening, I guess. I don't know if that'd be the right wording, but I guess it really, like, messes with your faith in humanity, you know? Like, I'm not trying to be like, obviously I know not everyone is bad or evil and stuff, you know? But like, stuff like, especially like abuse towards children, God, dude, it's like, how do you do that? You know? Like, and animals, you know, it doesn't only go for people. Like, animals are abused all the fucking time. And if you can tell from my accent, I live in the South, you know, and just so many times I've been, or I've been driving, or, you know, I've went by some person's house and they'll just have like a dog that literally, the poor thing looks like barely alive, like chained up outside their house, and that, like, they just don't, I assume they just don't feed it, you know, or whatever. And it's really sad, man, because anyone who can go out of their way, like, I understand, right? If you're having hard times and you might have to, like, cut back on, like, you know, some food, right? I get that, you know, it happens, especially right now. Times are rough right now, but if you are purposely going out of your way to abuse an animal or a child, you're like, you're the worst. Like, it's despicable. Which, I mean, I'm sure you don't need me, the fucking YouTube guy, saying this, right? Like, I'm sure 99% of people agree with me on this take. I just figured I'd yap about it for a bit. And I don't know, it's what, I'm trying to find the word. It's very, I guess disheartening might be I don't know. But it's just sad to see, you know? Like, I would very much like a world where no child or animal gets hurt, which unfortunately is impossible. Whether that be to farming practices, when on that behalf, you know, when it comes to animals, or whether that be to certain countries, when it comes to children, or whether it be groups of people, whatever it might be, you know. And it's really sad. I wish humans were more, I guess, human, right? And I think eventually the world will become a kinder place. I think it will take a very, very long time, but as we've progressed as a society and globally, people have became kinder and more accepting, and there are obviously some areas that are still lacking, and people have been fighting for rights, ever since forever, and it is, I do believe truly that one day there will be a day when people are truly, I guess, equal, right? Or I would like to believe that. It might be so far in the future that my great grandkids, if I have kids, but that's not the point. It might even be, impossible, right? Like for thousands of years from now. But if humans survive that long, I truly believe we'll eventually make it to a point where we have advanced far enough to where humans can be more human, I guess, right? Because I see humanity as... I see humanity, like the essence of humanity, as showing... Obviously, like, there's a lot more things that go into it, but when I think of humanity, I think of, like, compassion and empathy and caring and all these, similar words, and I think about that stuff, right? I don't think about how intelligent we are or how awesome we are for going to space or anything about like that, right? I think about how great humanity can be when it comes to caring about others. And I think humanity can be just as evil as it can be good, of course. It's always going to be that way, I think. But I truly do hope there is one day when humans can just be mostly good. Of course, there will never be a day when there's not a bad human alive, because there's so many people, and they're only keeping more people. So there's never going to be a day that, everyone is like truly good, right? Especially because it's harder to be a good person than a bad person, I think. Like I think to be a truly kind and a truly good person, you have to be like consistent, right? Like you can't be a good person one day and then the next day decide to, rob someone, right? I am being dramatic with that example, but you can't be a good person and then just change your mind. And then a couple days later, you're back to doing good things and being a good person, right? Obviously, people can change over time, but be a truly, truly good person. I think you have to be consistent with it, right? You have to be, and that's hard, right? Because we're human at the end of the day, it's hard to be consistent with things like that. Especially when it's something so abstract as like being, I guess not abstract, but especially when it's something that has like so many different meanings to people, right? Like kindness generally is pretty obvious, right? Like helping someone cross the road, donating to like a homeless shelter or whatever, right? Like that's kind things. But then again, not all people view it as kindness, right? Like there are some people who would be like, why are you donating to a homeless shelter? They need to work for it. They need to do whatever, right? And then they view what you're doing as not kindness, but like enabling. So like obviously kindness means so many different things to so many people. But like the general type of kindness, right? Or not type, but the general what kindness is like, I feel kind of universal, right? Because no matter what your political beliefs are, no matter what you do, everyone shows kindness or compassion to certain people, right? For some people, it might just be their family. They could be the worst fucking person known to man. But even then, I mean, they're probably still going to care about their family, right? There are exceptions to this. Like, I guess I'm not too familiar with the topic, but like psychopaths, I guess, would probably not care for their families. I'm not familiar with that really, so I couldn't confirm if that's a thing or how that works. But from what I know and have heard, I don't think they would. But I guess that's also a thing that just varies between people, I guess. And it, I just feel like people will, I guess, become more kind over time. Like I've said multiple times now, I'm just yapping. And I wish, I wish, and I think it'll happen. It would be nice, because the world right now, for as wonderful as it is in some ways, there's a lot of problems in the world right now. And I don't want to get on politics or anything, but there are lots of issues in the world right now, whether that be genocide or global, I can't think right now. What am I saying? Climate change. Whether it's anything like that, right? Like, that's stuff that obviously is bad that's going on right now and hasn't really changed. Stuff like that's been happening through most of human history, but people are more aware now than ever. And I truly think Lucia left. Fuck. I was going to talk to her. Since people are now more aware of things happening in the world, and people have access to more information, and people are more likely to care, right? Because it's hard to care about something that you don't know anything about. And I think over time people will become kinder, which I do kind of see, right? Like, my generation, I would say the generations have became kinder over time. Of course, I also, at the same time, there are, of course, like, a lot of my, not a lot, right? It's not a majority by any means, but a good chunk of my generation kind of got, like, red-pilled, and, by, like, Andrew Tate and stuff like that, which is just so, like, ugh. But that's beside the point. And I think people have become kinder over time. I think. Obviously, this is just what I think. I don't know how you would even measure if people are kinder or anything. I don't know. Whatever, So it's just my opinion, I guess. I'm just rambling now, I guess, just talking. Alrighty, let's see. What else do we need to do? Oh wow, this video is already 43 minutes long. That's crazy, actually. Alright, we'll probably... Oh wait, I need to plant water stuff. Look, okay, I need to do that. Let us... 3, 4, 5. Oops. Nothing else to plant. These are great. These are great mana wise. All right. Let's call it a day for that. Let's put these in here. We'll need to make a tree farm at some point. Let's sleep. A boom. Oh, I should have bought more seeds and planted them. Bug. Damn. That's unfortunate. Alrighty, everyone. That's where we'll end today's episode. Thank you for hearing me ramble and talk. I think that was like 40 minutes long. Wow. That's kind of crazy. I hope you enjoyed as always. And I will see you next time. See ya.